These videos will make you question everything, including reality. So remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Let's check them out.
This is the 2D image of Statue of Liberty on Google Earth. Somebody told me that I need to watch I Pet Goat, so I looked it up. And let me show you what I've seen off of it. It has to do with the Statue of Liberty here. Well, yeah, of course I went to Google Earth to see if this was real. Check this out.
So, check this out. Seal of Solomon sits over the Statue of Liberty when you line up all these points. When you line up the points, it finishes off the rest of it. See that? Watch closely. And in the middle, just like everything else, it says RAM. RAM. And do you see how the outside circle fits these points? Just look, it's all made for the it's all made for it. This is who runs the show, man. They own this country, and we're too stupid to see it. But check out what else. See the shadow here? Now Google plays a part in this crap. Google Earth. They hide images. Now check this out. So now we know the Seal of Solomon fits over the Statue of Liberty perfectly and made for it. Here's another Seal of Solomon that actually fits in there. I don't know, are those breasts? I don't know what's going on there, but whenever you line it up, as above, so below, when you line it up on that center line, watch the shadow that Google Earth leaves on the Statue of Liberty. Is that a coincidence? Is it a coincidence? Leave a comment. This is the...
I've always wondered about all the conspiracy theories surrounding the Statue of Liberty. I grew up seeing it, you know what I mean, pretty much most of my life. So I don't know why I picked today, but today is the day I want to dive into some conspiracy theories about Statue of Liberty. Let's keep going.
Statue of Liberty conspiracy theory time. The theory is that the Statue of Liberty is actually a representation of Lucifer. It's believed that the Statue of Liberty is a symbol of freedom. But freedom of what? Freedom from God is the conspiracy theory behind this one. Because the statue's crown has 7 points, symbolizing the 7 sins of the world, and the statue is holding a torch representing the light bearer, Lucifer. With the world going to as fast as it is, this one becomes more and more believable every year, but I'm not so sure I'm sold on this one just yet. What do you think about this one? Statue of Liberty conspiracy.
So, anybody else heard something different about the 7 points? Maybe they represent something else, like maybe continents or something like that. Have any of y'all heard of that? Or just me?
Have you heard of the theory that the Statue of Liberty is actually a statue dedicated to Lucifer? So this is the theory. Look at this painting. On the left, that's a painting of Lucifer in the 17th century. It's a picture of Satan summoning his legion, right? Now this is where it gets creepy. Lucifer is called the light bearer. In Latin, Lucifer means light bringing. The Statue of Liberty is holding a torch, which means it's bearing light, right? Before we jump into details, type amen down below to ward off any evil coming off this video. Now get this. The Statue of Liberty looks like the Colossus of Rhodes, which is a bronze Greek statue that stood about 108 feet tall. It was one of the world's greatest wonders. The Colossus of Rhodes represents something. It is dedicated to the Greek god named Helios, the god of the sun. Now back to the Statue of Liberty. People believe it's dedicated to Satan. I mean, if you look, their faces do look similar. But then again, this is just one big theory. Who knows? Let me know what you think down below. Have you heard of the theory that
Never heard that until today. I seriously doubt all the times my relatives, grandparents, aunts, uncles, or whatever took me to the park to see and play there and also see the Statue of Liberty. They never once mentioned anything about Lucifer. And they were church-going folks. My grandma still goes to this day. You know what I mean? So I've never heard Satan surrounding that.
Is there something inside of the Statue of Liberty? Let's do this reaction.
Statue of Liberty seems to be getting weirder and weirder. People have found that there seems to be something huge lurking under its pedestal. The media, with curiosity, finally found a message from the statue's designer in 1889. But when faced with the initial interview by reporters, the designer said he knew nothing and that he had only modified it according to the request of the then U.S. president and had been modifying it for 4 years before finally completing it. The designer did not understand why the U.S. government wanted to constantly enlarge the base, because it seemed meaningless in terms of aesthetics and solidity. But not until 1949, with the exposure of a confidential document, did the whole thing. The truth began to slowly emerge.
Uh-oh.
A strange code name under a confusing text, vaguely written to provide an entrance for nutrients, install an engine, and achieve the final departure.
Nutrients.
Then there was a leaked design of the interior of the statue, and from it, people found some terrifying things. First, a huge engine was installed at the bottom of the base, then the statue's feet were inexplicably fitted with a row of strange pulleys, followed by a narrow entrance and a huge staircase that did not fit in. However, in the middle of this huge room was a strange drain, and finally on the left side of the engine was a huge waste storage room. Time came to the summer of 1954, when thousands of people complained to the government that Ellis Island was emitting a nauseating stench, and one woman named Eleanor's remarks were even more exaggerated, saying that Ellis Island was terrible. The whole place was filled with a slaughterhouse-like smell. Dead animal carcasses were everywhere. Once, she even saw officials lining up to take a group of people into the statue at night. Then they would lock the door and leave, and the next morning it was as if nothing had happened, except that the smell was more obvious. In August 1985, people first photographed the statue undergoing strange changes. The statue began to slowly move to the right, and something strange seemed to appear in the base. Finally, after an investigation by the local government, they claimed that there was once a mass grave there, and said that if your family, if you disappeared on the island between 1949 and 1954, you will receive a government compensation.
This is a strange story. Could it have been a place to where they did human sacrificing? Maybe so. Comment below what you think.
Now, what I will say is this now. When they started talking about it moving and the wheels, it kind of took me back to my childhood. Everybody remembers this movie. If you didn't, shame on you for not watching Ghostbusters. Bro, remember the scene in Ghostbusters where they started using the Statue of Liberty? Now, when they talk about an engine and wheels and different things, it took me there. I'm sorry. That's the first place my mom went.
What secret is the Statue of Liberty actually hiding? To many, the Statue of Liberty signifies freedom, but not a lot of people know what that freedom is actually from. Well, you see, if you look at the Statue of Liberty, the 7 points on its crown actually signifies the 7 deadly sins of the world. The torch signifies someone called the Light Bearer, or you might know him as Lucifer. If we put all the pieces together, you'll realize that the Luciferian agenda has been propagated the whole time, and the freedom that the Statue of Liberty represents is actually freedom from God. It is said that the devil's ultimate weapon is being invisible, but if you don't yet believe, maybe you should be asking the question, what secret is the statue?
So now it represents, or could potentially represent, 7 deadly sins now. So I'm completely removing my thought about being continents and stuff like that. So now everything seems to be surrounding Lucifer, like the bearer of light, or however they say it is. You know what I mean? So it surrounds him in some kind of way.
So for us New Yorkers, we remember the Statue of Liberty to not be on Liberty Island. But if you look it up on Google in this dimension, I think ever since the year 2017, the Statue of Liberty has been on Liberty Island. I'm from the dimension where the Statue of Liberty is from Ellis Island, and I'm gonna show you proof of that. So as you can see, this is an old coin from 1986 that clearly says the Statue of Liberty was on Ellis Island. So in this new dimension we're in, you are not allowed to go to the crown of the Statue of Liberty, and they say that that has never been allowed. But I've heard a dimension where this was definitely allowed, and here's the proof. Guys, this is getting creepy, I know.
Yeah, I hate to tell you, but the Statue of Liberty has never been on Ellis Island, and that's just where the immigrants came through, you know, they do their documentation. And all the way out in the ocean, there'd be a really big statue, which is Liberty Island, and guess what sits on top of that little land right there? The Statue of Liberty. It's not the Mandela effect. You're not in a different dimension. You just didn't pay attention in class. But God bless you.
Bro, I remember a lot of people going to the Crown. Unfortunately, I was never one of them. If you were one where your school took a field trip, then haha, good for y'all. You're so lucky. I'm jealous and I'm envious because I never got a chance to go on any type of field trip to the Statue of Liberty. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I remember people talking about going in, I want to say it was around middle school time. Yeah, I heard about people going. So, yeah, that whole Mandela effect of people not ever being allowed in the Crown, she just showed you photos.
There's a whole thread on Twitter that just literally blew my mind. If y'all have not read that thread, I highly suggest you do it. It's by Nick Hinton. So the Mandela effect debate about the Statue of Liberty is whether or not it's on Ellis Island or Liberty Island. And depending on which dimension you are in, it depends on which island the statue is actually in. Liberty. I know that sounds crazy, but let's get into it. So here, in this picture, it's actually on Liberty Island. But in this painting, it's on Ellis Island. And these images from Google Maps on the street view show that just the bottom of the statue is on Liberty Island. The rest of the statue is just gone. What? How is half of the statue there? But it gets even weirder. The account that uploaded those pictures goes by the username August Bartholdi, who was the designer of Lady Liberty. And the account also has his picture from the 1800s, and he's verified by Google. What? I'm so confused. And to make things even stranger, when the Statue of Liberty was on Ellis Island, you could go up into the torch. There's a lot of people that remember going up into the Statue of Liberty and going into the torch. But with the Statue of Liberty being on Liberty Island, you're not allowed to go into the torch. And I think the craziest thing of all is all the pictures that people have uploaded to the internet where they're standing in front of the Statue of Liberty, but the Statue of Liberty is not there. But it was there when they took the pictures. And they were on Ellis Island. It's not there. Statue of Liberty is gone. Here's another one taken from Ellis Island with the Statue of Liberty gone. Pictures of the background with open water. The Statue of Liberty is nowhere to be seen. Oh, Statue of Liberty, just open water. I'm telling you, there's something up with this flagpole right here. In some of the pictures, that flagpole is there, but the pictures where the Statue of Liberty is behind them, that flagpole's not there. See, there's that flagpole again. The Statue of Liberty's not there, though. There's that flag again. And again. As you can see, they're tagging Ellis Island because that's where the Statue of Liberty is at when they're taking the pictures. I don't know, y'all. I think this is just some crazy Mandela effect, but what do y'all think? There's a whole...
Alright. I gotta call somebody. And I don't normally do this, but my pops normally... He would know, right? And I'm gonna have to hurry up and get him off the phone, but let's see if he answers. You better answer your son.
Yes, sir.
Hey, real quick, and don't say nothing incriminating because I'm recording, right? I'm live on my YouTube. But I got a question to ask you, right? The Statue of Liberty, is it on Liberty Island or Ellis Island?
Ellis.
It's on Ellis Island?
Ellis. I think that's Ellis.
Oh my gosh. If the one person I knew I could call that would have the answer, I thought it would be you.
That's Ellis. No. Wait a minute.
Oh my.
You should have given me a heads up to Google that.
No, you should know. You lived there. You lived up there for the majority of your life. How do you not know? Is it Ellis Island or Liberty Island?
It's gotta be
Wow, you didn't help this cause out any at all. Stop trying to look it up. You went silent. I know you're trying to look it up.
yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you one more question before I let you go, right?
Okay.
Did they allow people to go into the crown?
Yes.
Okay. So at least you had the answer for that. Because some people are saying they never allowed people to go into the crown. I was like, that's not true. That's not true. So I want you to call around to some people and find out and ask them that question. Is the Statue of Liberty on Ellis Island or Liberty Island? It seems like nobody can figure this out.
Ellis Island is where they brought the peoples to when they came over. I know this for a fact now. So it's got this Liberty Island. I don't think they named it.
First you said Ellis, now you're saying Liberty.
No. Ellis Island is where they brought them to be once they came into the United States. That's where they was no, not the slaves, the immigrants from foreign countries. They came to Ellis Island. That was right there in Jersey City.
I'm just saying, I couldn't for the life of me, and everybody is having this debate online about whether it's in Ellis Island or...
It's Liberty Island.
You done gave me two different answers, homie.
No, it's Liberty Island because Ellis Island is where they do the immigration at. Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well,
he don't know. That ain't his final answer. Now, when I call him back later, he gonna give me a whole spiel about why it's this island. He gonna flip-flop back and forth. So we're gonna go back and forth with this for a minute.
What if I told you that there's a possibility that the Statue of Liberty is actually a statue dedicated to Lucifer? The left is a painting made in the 17th century, known as Satan summoning his legion. Now, the devil's original name in the Bible was known as Lucifer, or in Hebrew, Hellel, which means the light bearer or the bringer of light. Now, the Statue of Liberty is holding a torch. It's bearing the light. Now, the Statue of Liberty looks awfully similar to the Colossus of Rhodes. Now, the Colossus of Rhodes was one of the ancient wonders of the world. It was a bronze Greek statue. It was about 108 feet tall. And just like the Statue of Liberty, the Colossus of Rhodes has a crown of light. It's holding a torch. This statue was dedicated to the Greek god Helios, the god of the sun, the god of the light. In fact, many Luciferians refer to the devil as the great light. And this painting of Satan summoning his legion looks awfully similar to the face of the Statue of Liberty. I mean, take a look. Looks pretty similar to me. But it's just a theory. Who knows? What if I told you that there's a possibility?
It's a theory that a lot of people seem to believe in, or at least have heard about. You know what I mean? But I have another question as well, though. Didn't somebody mention at one point in time, and this would make you also look at this painting here on the left. Didn't they mention at one point in time that the Statue of Liberty was originally bronze?
The Statue of Liberty need to be f***ing destroyed.
And why is that?
This was supposed to be the original version of the Statue of Liberty to signify the abolishment of slavery.
Was it now?
But I guess this wasn't American enough for them. So they gave us this piece of shit.
The Statue of Liberty now. The same Statue of Liberty that was gifted to the United States from France and has stood in New York Harbor since 1886. Interesting. I'm curious, what exactly evidence did one use in order to make such a statement? Because this is what I've found on the subject. Less than a grand total of 5 minutes to find, even including the time that I spent looking through the articles and weeding out the ones that were not based on any factual evidence. So again, I'm asking, what exactly is one basing the assertion on that the Statue of Liberty that stands in New York Harbor today is not the actual original one?
The Statue of Liberty.
Wow. She had time today.
Supposed to be the.
She had time today. The level of calmness and nonchalantness with the undertones of sarcasm, it just meshed pretty well to me. You know what I mean? I loved it.
Oh, watch this.
It's not good.
Oh, watch this.
Listen, anytime you see a herd of animals, a bunch of deer together, whatever, all together, they know something is about to happen, bro. You see it all the time in movies and everything, man. No. What was that movie? Leave the World Behind or something like that? And all those deer came out the woods. Yeah, the animals be knowing, fam. Pay attention to the animals. They may help us survive.
The law of money is called the law of water. This is why, incidentally, the Statue of Liberty could not be put on American land. It was put in a harbor because the Statue of Liberty is a maritime admiralty symbol. It's called the Statue of Liberty, not the Statue of Freedom. There's a world of difference between freedom and liberty. Liberty means you ask your father if you can use the car. If he says no, you don't use it. Liberty is what a sailor gets when he pulls into harbor. He asks the captain if he can leave. If the captain says yes, and he most likely is not going to, but if he says yes, it means you have the liberty. You pull liberty. You don't have freedom. America is not the land of the free and the home of the brave. We're not free or brave. We're ill-informed, entertained, and totally ignorant to the powers that be on this earth and how it works. Let me give you an example of how the law of water works. When you go into a court, why do you have to go to court? As I said, you play tennis and basketball on a court. The whole idea in a court is to put the ball back in the other guy's court. So consequently, this team stands up and throws the ball at that team, and that team stands up and throws the ball back over there, and the judge sits here, and that's what he is, a judge. He's the referee. He doesn't care who wins or loses. Somebody's going to pay, and he's going to get paid, so he doesn't care who wins or loses. He's only there to make sure that the game is played correctly. It's called commerce, because the whole world is commerce. Look up the word commerce in a law dictionary. It'll tell you sexual intercourse. Marriage is a partner. Partner is a term that's used in business. If your business with your partner doesn't work out, you're not going to God, you're going to court. Bring your check and your house and all your property with you, because it's just business, nothing personal.
What? I ain't never seen it broke down quite like that. Quite like that. I'm gonna have to go show that one to Queen right there, bro. Just the way he connected marriage to business, and then the term partner and commerce, and then a court and a judge, and how that came to be. Just like basketball and sports, and how a court plays a part. And you're just there to make the game sure the game is played fairly. Bars.
Gen Z Congressman Maxwell Frost. In an attempt to stick it to the racist Republicans who believe in borders, well, Maxie is suggesting that the GOP wants to get rid of the Statue of Liberty.
Don't welcome immigrants if you plan to reject them. If you keep pushing your bigoted H.R. 2 bill, then also pass this bill. I've taken the liberty of drafting it for you. It removes the Statue of Liberty, our largest symbol that tells people to come here. This is who you are, removing the fabric of America.
Sorry, Max. Lady Liberty ain't going anywhere. Gen Z Congressman Maxwell.
Listen, man, I didn't know so much controversy has been surrounding the Statue of Liberty. Something I've grown up around my entire life, seen my entire life. Every time I go back home, as we're going into New Jersey, we're looking for it. You know what I mean? The Statue of Liberty coming into Jersey City. I'm looking for it because it's been there my whole life. So just to know that this controversy, all this stuff surrounds the Statue of Liberty. And I'm going to get to the bottom of, I'm going to ask some more of my relatives and family who live up there still. Ellis Island or Liberty Island? Y'all let me know in the comment section. These videos will make you question reality. So remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Let's check it out.
The following video comes from a real estate agent who caught something pretty creepy while filming herself on camera. She was filming a video for clients who are interested in buying the house she's selling. She often does video tours of houses that clients have requested to see. In this case, a few clients had requested to see a property during the evening as they wanted to see how the interior lighting appears at night. So, she arrives at night and starts her video tour with an introduction. But as she records, she captures this.
Wow, it's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this beautiful vintage 1962. Wow, it's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this vintage 1963 bungalow.
Y'all be making me mad, bro. What, you just gonna stand there and wait for whatever is gonna get you to get you? Y'all be making me mad, man. She's still standing there.
Go ahead, do it again.
Oh, you crazy.
You're on camera.
She loco.
Open this door.
I guess in her case, vintage means haunted. She was about to go on about this vintage house. She forgot to leave out haunted, huh?
Go ahead, open this door. Open this door like you did the other one.
This place got a weird
Come on, just
vibe.
move a glass or something. Go ahead, do it again. I'm not scared.
Wait, where you running to? I thought you just said you wasn't scared. I thought you wasn't scared.
Fearing for herself.
I thought it wasn't a safe practice for real estate agents to be doing this late at night anyway. It's bad enough they be going to these homes by themselves anyway. During the day. To be doing this at night? Yeah. Not smart at all.
Safety, the realtor bolts out of the house in a panic frenzy. Something very strange, as she says, took place. Now, something else happens in this video that the realtor missed on the first viewing, and it happens somewhere in the beginning. On her second take, before the door opens, one of the portraits on the wall starts to change.
10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this vintage 1963 bungalow.
If you look closely, you'll
Before he said, I think it's this one right here. I think I saw it.
notice that the face in the picture begins to darken. But after a couple of seconds, it changes back. The realtor hadn't seen this when it happened, but if she had, she would have freaked out, as she says. Now, it's worth noting that she came to this house earlier that day and was already feeling creeped out during her time there.
Join me on a tour of this charming 3.5. Join me on a tour of this charming.
She was showcasing the property to a couple of clients when doors all of a sudden started opening on their own. It's unknown if she'll continue to sell the house, but if she does, viewers have commented that a substantial discount on the price would be necessary. Like most videos, there has yet to be an explanation for what happened. In In the following video, a man is alone inside a house when something very strange is caught on camera. A man in this video is currently remodeling his home with the help of his friends, but according to them, they don't like this house, and for good reason. Ever since working on the property, they've been experiencing unusual occurrences. A common one is hearing faint whispers that resemble a child's voice. One night, the man is alone at home watching videos on his phone when a faint voice is heard speaking. He immediately starts to record to capture the whispers that his friends talk about, but as he films, he captures this. No whispers are heard on camera, but a loud noise is heard instead. It turns out that a plate fell off the counter. The man reckoned that a rat had accidentally knocked it over, but only a few nights later, he uploads another video showing something that makes this incident quite concerning. Watch.
I'm here doing construction work at my house by myself, and my phone starts going off. I start getting these notifications that a person's been detected in my house. 6 minutes ago, it says someone was here. Look.
Look like a shadow just ran across. It was faint, but it looked quick, like it ran across pretty quick. Y'all saw that? See if I can back it up.
Go. It says someone was here. Look.
Maybe that's how the clip was.
There's nobody here. Yeah, there's no one here. I don't understand. I noticed yesterday there was people detected too, and so I checked the cameras on yesterday's video. Okay, hold on. Okay, alright. Here, check this out. Look, no one. And then watch this. Look. And then it just disappears. And then I check the second camera in the room and check this out. Look. There's a shadow right there. But there's no person. I don't know what to say.
If no one was inside the room, then who or what was casting the silhouette? The notifications on the Ring camera say that someone is there, but clearly no one is. Even the second camera, which is also in this room, shows that nothing is obstructing the light. If something had been in front of it, the shadow would have made sense.
Yo, these security cameras companies, they need to figure out like a way to put these cameras in like ghost mode. You know what I mean? Like some of the devices that these people, when they go on these paranormal little investigations and they have all these devices that they be using, the security company need to figure out a way to incorporate some of these type of devices in the security cameras, so you have like a ghost mode. That'd be crazy. So you'd be able to switch over to ghost mode and see if you got any possible paranormal activity happening.
Now the video becomes creepier when looking at the shadow itself. Viewers noted that the figure has a crooked neck. The way it's bent, according to them, is similar to that of someone who took their own life using a rope. Not knowing what else to think, the property owner has been feeling uneasy. He has yet to explain this, but given what occurred in the video before, he can't help but think that something unexplainable is going on. Just what exactly was caught on camera?
That'd be crazy to find out somebody did that in the home you're now living in. Somebody took themselves out like that. That'd be
Now, the
crazy.
following video was taken back in 2016, and it seems that not many people have seen this footage, but despite not having many views, the video is still pretty creepy. The person recording this is known as Leon, and it was just then that something very strange happened with his wardrobe. Leon records this video, hoping that it happens again. Leon waits patiently, yet nothing happens. He swears that only a couple minutes ago, the cupboard was moving on its own, but unfortunately, as he records, nothing unusual occurs. That is, until Leon shows the inside of his wardrobe. Take a look.
Voy a abrir el ropero.
Shut the door. Shut the door.
Now there's a reason as to why there's a clown doll in the closet. Leon says it's because of an incident that occurred a few nights ago. He doesn't exactly say what happened, but ever since then, he's put it in the closet to prevent whatever happened. Now getting rid of it would be a better idea, as he says.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no. Putting it in the closet ain't enough, fam. I need to put that in the trash, in a dumpster for trash day. I need to get that as far away from my house as possible, fam. Any paranormal, any noise, I automatically think is that little, whatever that is, little Chucky thing, whatever you want to call it. No,
But it's a pricey heirloom that his family values, so trashing it is out of the question. However, as Leon continues to record, something happens that prompts him to get rid of it.
Little Pennywise.
Acá el ropero donde mi mamá guarda es este.
Oh, nah.
Es una persona cuando se está enferma hay que entenderla. Porque solamente el sufrimiento que pasa a la persona. Ahí está hinchando la bola.
Sí, ahí estamos viendo. Más a la noche, sí, tiene más actividad a la noche. Bueno, vamos a abrir a ver qué. Ahí se mueve.
Nah, little Pennywise gotta go. Definitely now. You seen the way that thing was? No. Imagine that doing that at night when it's dark.
¿Ya viste? Ahí como que...
Nope.
Sí.
It gets mad.
Bueno, pero tengo que abrir los cajones para que se vea que acá hay papeles y que hay ropa y que no hay nadie que pueda meterse adentro y vamos a abrir. Acá está el payaso.
That's a creepy
Feeling doubtful
dog.
that something would happen, Leon captures this. The wardrobe begins to shake vigorously. Like someone trapped inside, the dresser rocks back and forth as though whoever or whatever's inside is struggling to escape. But as we just saw, nothing is found to explain the movement. Leon even shows the space around to show that no one is behind.
Como pueden ver acá, el ropero está pegado a la pared. No sé si se puede, no hay nadie como para que haga alguna.
As with all videos, this one is pretty strange. But let me know your thoughts on the footage. Just what exactly was causing the wardrobe's movement? It's around 5 p.m. when a mother and daughter watch TV in the living room. Having the house all to themselves, they thought it'd be a good idea to watch some cartoons, as earlier they were feeling a bit spooked. For some reason, Nadine Beckett and her daughter Blake couldn't help but feel uneasy. They continue to watch TV when suddenly, things take a very creepy turn.
Blakey, you okay? Do you want me to go open the door? Why? No? Okay.
Okay, I'm honestly freaking the out and I don't know what to do. Just a couple minutes ago, I got up and I closed my door because she kept pointing to my room saying, "Mommy, mommy, someone's over there." And she was terrified. She was terrified. Of course, freaking me out. So I went over there and she just said, "No, mommy, come here, mommy,
Listen
sit,
to your
mommy, don't
kid.
go over there." And so I called the dog and I closed the door. And as you can see, dude, she's still terrified.
As Nadine says, her daughter claims to
A
have
lot of people won't, but I strongly encourage, listen to your kid. Listen to your kids, bro. Don't be a tough guy. Don't try to be tough and think the kid. No. Those kids can see things. Listen to them.
seen someone standing at the door. It isn't often the case that her daughter gets this scared, unless someone or something was causing her to feel this way. But Nadine had no idea why she was so frightened, as nothing was there when she pointed at the door. The space was entirely empty. Nadine further adds that prior to this video, she had taken the following footage. Watching it again, she believes it might have some connection to this incident.
Something ain't right.
Once again, Nadine begs the question, what exactly was being seen? Neither her dog nor her daughter appear to see anything, which understandably was disconcerting. But her sense of uneasiness becomes intense after deciding to investigate the space where her daughter had seen the figure. Watch.
Blakey, mommy's gonna go open the door, okay? I'll be right back. It's okay.
Just hard-headed.
I'll be right back. Your face. It's okay, baby. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, tell me I'm not...
Like before, nothing is there. Feeling twice as scared now, Nadine uploads the video and the footage before in the hopes of getting an answer for this creepy situation. If nothing had been around, then what exactly was causing her dog and her child to be on edge? As always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Mess around, your house could be built on some like burial ground or something like that.
In this next video, a woman immediately starts to record her dog after seeing them perform a trick. As the video continues, it appears that nothing peculiar stands out in the footage, or at least it seems like that. While initially not much happens in the beginning, it's what happens later that makes this video quite strange. Now it's worth mentioning that the footage was submitted to me with a bit of info. The woman who took this video was alone at home with her 2 dogs, both of which have been helping her grieve. Only a month ago, one of her dogs had passed away. This loss was so painful considering how close she was to Sadie, a dog who she says felt very much like her own child. But this grieving process was suddenly put on hold after noticing something odd in this video. It was during this recording that she captured this. Out of nowhere, something appears in the background. It's there momentarily before vanishing from sight, yet it seemingly appears when the woman calls out to her other dog. This specific detail is important, as it's led the woman to believe that the so-called unusual figure was not something random, but rather her dog Sadie. Perhaps the supposed spirit of Sadie had thought her owner was calling her over. Although initially baffled by this footage, she writes that it now serves as a source of reassurance that Sadie...
I definitely believe in stuff like that, man. Stuff like that can happen, and you can see it and experience, and especially if it was a tragic situation.
is still with her, like she has always hoped. But as always, you be the judge on what was captured here. It's late at night when a group of friends record footage inside a house that they're deeply afraid of. The house in question belongs to the grandparents of one of the friends. His name is Alex Sample, and he believes that something unexplainable was encountered by him and his two friends. During the time of this recording, Alex's grandparents were on vacation, so no one else was home except them. But despite having each other as company, they couldn't help but feel scared. The house had a strange ambience. Now this feeling of unease only got worse because after a couple of hours, this happens.
Okay, so we heard something upstairs. Bro. You're joking. Go. Go. Where's the light?
Alex?
Bro, it's so cold up here. So... No.
Can we go home?
What the bitch?
Turn it off, bro.
Alex, what the? Bruh. Bro.
Oh no. Ain't no way. Ain't no
Strange.
way no little Michael Myers / Chucky looking dog gonna be sitting upstairs while I'm downstairs. No way.
A musical carousel plays on its own. The three friends have no clue as to how the musical toy could have gone off by itself. The atmosphere of the place, combined with the feeling of unease they experienced beforehand, ultimately brought them to the conclusion that this was paranormal. But whether or not that's so, this video is still pretty creepy. If no one had touched the carousel, then how exactly did it start playing?
And them carousels, the sounds of it be getting to you, bro. You just be like, shut it off.
On July 20 of 2023, a radio station in South America was airing a live broadcast that left many viewers feeling disturbed. The footage was broadcast online, so those who tuned in were totally creeped out. In the broadcast, viewers were introduced to a special guest named Antonio Zamudio, who according to the host is someone who's had a history of paranormal experiences. Antonio talks about these experiences, but when he talks about one instance involving a clown doll, the whole studio goes quiet. Viewers could tell that the atmosphere in the room had changed. Everybody was feeling unsettled, and even more so when Antonio showed footage of the clown doll. In the video, Antonio shows a close-up of the clown, which he says was given to him by a family who found it at a garage sale. But after they took it home, things got very strange. He decided to give it to Antonio, given his experience with the paranormal.
Ain't no way I'm taking that home. You taking it? I ain't taking that home. Ain't no way. I don't care if it came from a family member.
But one night, after setting up static cameras to record the doll in case anything strange happens, he captures this.
Oh, heck no.
Somehow, the doll moves on its own. Looking closely,
Fast,
it
too.
appears to move by itself at an upright position before running across the room. Understandably, Antonio was just as baffled as he was terrified. It made sense now as to why the family seemed utterly spooked about this doll. Something wasn't right with it. To this day, Antonio says that he keeps it locked up in a glass case, given what happened that night. It's unknown if anything strange has happened since then, but until any updates are given, the question remains. Just how exactly did the clown doll move on its own? Thanks for watching.
I don't think his family like him. And I think they set him up for something to happen to him. Ain't no way they gonna give you that. And then these things start. I wouldn't trust my family after that, bro. At all. No way. I definitely ain't keeping that thing locked up inside my home, inside of a glass case. You can forget that, bro. See, there's something wrong with people these days, man. This stuff is crazy out here. Listen, man, y'all get at me in the comment section and let me know what you thought of this video. And stick around and stay tuned to the next one we come. All right, y'all, it's like 12:30, almost 1 a.m. in the morning. I know I have no business watching this video, but I gotta see it. I gotta see it. So this is 7 scary ghost videos that'll chill you to the bone. Let's check it out then.
This video, which is titled Poltergeist Activity Caught on Tape, was uploaded over 14 years ago to YouTube by a user named Freeze Dave Ram. The user claims that he regularly hears creepy noises around his home, but never really thought anything of it until one night, while playing his keyboard in his room, he's interrupted by a loud noise.
Whoa, slow down. What is that in the corner? I don't know about y'all, but people be making me nervous. They run to go investigate way too fast for me, bro. Let me grab me a weapon or something first and then slowly creep in there. I ain't just running in there. That was his keyboard?
Hello?
Cut a light on. Nope. Leave. For Christ's sake, why you don't just leave? Bro, he sound like he about to have a heart attack, number one. Just leave.
Did you see it? Standing in a dark corner of the room, a mysterious dark figure can be seen, but he doesn't notice it. Frightening activity occurs in Freeze Dave.
How does he not notice that? That was one of the first things I noticed when he first walked into that room.
Ram's house, and right before the video ends, we hear him let out a bone-chilling yell. Now, what makes this video such a mystery is that this is the only video Freeze Dave Ram has ever uploaded. There have been no updates since this recording, and YouTube viewers are concerned.
I was about to ask that same question. Tell me he's still alive. Like one video and done? Tell me he's still alive.
Some suggest whatever or whoever this dark figure is seen in the corner of the room is likely the reason for all the activity in Freeze Dave Ram's home and possibly the cause of his disappearance. But what do you think is going on here? Could this dark figure be the cause of Freeze Dave Ram's disappearance? Let me know down below. If you're a fan of scary videos, make sure you subscribe. This next creepy clip has been shared before, but it's one that's so good I want you all to see it. it. The video comes from one of my favourite urban explorers, Urbex Hill, when he visits the old abandoned Molly Stark Sanatorium located in Louisville, Ohio. Built in the 1920s, the building housed many patients with tuberculosis and as a result has been reputed to be a hotspot for ghosts. The building became abandoned in 1955. Initially investigating the ground floor, Chris quickly makes his way up to the second floor when he realizes that terrifyingly he may not be on his own. The sounds of footsteps can be heard walking on the floor above Chris. He powers on through, and after passing through the children's wards, he heads down underground and through a series of dark tunnels.
These tunnels are creepy as
If the ghost don't get him, asbestos will. Like, this place is...
Okay, I heard something.
Who?
I definitely heard something that time.
Who in their right mind is going to travel down this dark hole? I mean, hallway. It might as well be a hole.
Footsteps can be heard coming from somewhere in the dark tunnels. Chris hears them. Tension rises as Chris presses on through the creepy dark tunnels. Then his flashlight catches something which to this day has left viewers spooked.
I hope he can run. I hope he can run.
What the f is that? Yo, do you see that? Yo. What the f? Yo. What? What the f?
Stop playing.
That is crazy. There's somebody down here.
Stop playing.
There's somebody down here. I swear I saw somebody. What the? Wait. I'm just in case, y'all.
I don't like this.
It's a dead. Oh my. What?
Fool, turn around.
Wait. I'm out of here. I swear I legit saw somebody. And this is I'm out of here. Yo. And my food is sticky.
Now it's only one way out. He has to go this way, bro. If something start coming towards him, he through. He done. Ain't nowhere for him to go.
This is crazy.
Pale white
Exactly.
figure materializes in the distance right in front of Chris and appears to walk in the opposite direction before it mysteriously dissipates into thin air. Creeped out, Chris follows it, but he soon reaches a dead end and there's no trace of whoever this is. So where did it go? This ghostly figure that Chris captured down in the Molly Stark Sanatorium's tunnels has left viewers stunned, with the majority agreeing that Chris caught a real ghost on camera. And still, 2 years on, people claim this to be some of the best video evidence of a ghost ever captured. But what do you think? Did Chris capture a ghost on camera while all alone down in the dark underground tunnels of the abandoned Molly Stark Sanatorium? Let me know in the comments. This next entry was uploaded to TikTok by a user named BreeDive. Brianna's channel is all about her love of freediving in the ocean and has absolutely nothing to do with anything paranormal. However, one day when diving off the coast of Florida, she captures something which sent shivers up her spine.
Man, she must have held her breath a long time. That's impressive. That's impressive.
While exploring what seems to be some type of sunken wreckage.
I don't know if I told y'all yet, but that's impressive, bro. Like, forget all the paranormal stuff and the ghost videos and everything. To be able to go down like that and hold your breath, like, that's impressive.
Brianna's camera picks up some absolutely chilling audio. The sounds of someone screaming. Clearly confused and startled, Brianna returns to the surface, but then she decides to swim back down to investigate the source of the screams. On returning to the wreckage, the screams have completely stopped. Uploading the video to TikTok in search of answers, Brianna's followers were skeptical. Some suggested that she edited the original video, adding in the screaming sounds herself. So, Brianna responded with this video to prove her innocence.
So, people are asking what camera I use. GoPro 7 works perfectly fine for me. I cracked it a little bit, but I use a case. Definitely not a voiceover though, so I'm going to show you the video straight out of my GoPro. Just like how I recorded it. So you can hear it.
See, I thought it was the people at the surface. I thought it was them up there playing in the water and having fun.
Yeah. So, it's not a voiceover or an edit or anything like that.
Definitely weird though.
So, what do you think? Did Brianna capture the ghost of someone's final moments? Or is there another explanation? Use the comments to share your thoughts. There's very little information about this next clip, other than it was recorded by a person on an evening walk when they noticed something wasn't quite right. They pulled out their phone and recorded this bizarre phenomenon. The bench is empty, but behind it, we can see a dark silhouette of someone or something sitting on it. But where are they? Viewers of this video are divided, with some suggesting it's the shadow of a ghost, while others suggest it's a trick of the light. But ultimately, what do you think is going on here? Comment below with what you're thinking.
I gotta go back and look at that again. I want to say trick of the light, but that, That's all I can say. That just don't, I don't feel like it's the trick of the light. Like that, they might have captured something there. Maybe a person that used to sit on that bench every day passed away and they've just come back to their favorite spot or something like that. I don't know. No type of explanation. That's the only thing I could think of. But this is definitely creepy.
Think is going on here? Comment below with what you're thinking.
Yeah.
This next creepy clip was posted to Reddit by user Get the Bass or Bass. While his wife and children were away for the night, the uploader proudly records a video of his fancy new fish tank for his Instagram account. When asking people for their opinions on names for his new pets, he notices something spine-chilling in the corner of his eye.
Alright guys, got some new fish. Pretty big tank as well. There's currently 2 black ones, 2 gold ones. I've called them Goldie number 2, a black one, and if you guys have any suggestions for names that... What the What the
Smart man, cut that light on.
Did you spot it? In the upper right hand corner of the tank, a hand can be seen, but then when he notices it, it quickly slips away out of sight. And when the OP checks his house, he finds no one. Redditors were left creeped out by this clip, sparking numerous debates in the comments section. One person said, OP, it's very quick, but there's a shadow that quickly goes past. I think your front door. It's very quick and doesn't look like your shadow. Your house is haunted. The OP then replied with, someone else pointed this out too. It's like something was trying to run away from me, but I didn't hear any footsteps at all. My initial
Now, what I heard is when you see hands and different like that, that could be the hand that's trying to drag you to the underworld. That's what I heard.
Thing was trying to run away from me, but I didn't hear any footsteps at all. My initial fear was that someone had somehow gotten into my house. My wife and kids were away at the in-laws, but I would have heard footsteps running up the creaky staircase and out through one of the doors. So what do you think is going on here? Is the uploader's house haunted as Redditors believe? Share your thoughts below.
Skinwalker.
Ali McDaniel uploaded this creepy video to TikTok, which he recorded on his way back from a fishing trip at Falls Lake, North Carolina. On the long journey home, Ali decides to pull over to visit the public restroom when he begins to hear a peculiar noise coming from inside them. Thinking that maybe it might be an animal in distress, he pulls out his phone and starts recording.
Yo, what the?
Decision. You got a decision to make.
What the? Bro. There's nobody in here. Yo!
The chilling sounds of a woman screaming for help can be heard echoing out of the public restroom. Ali rushes in to check, but after looking around, there's no woman in there. After uploading this video to TikTok, viewers believe that this could be something supernatural. However, others go as far as suggesting that perhaps a skinwalker was trying to lure people inside the public restroom, but what?
See that, and that's what I be thinking. And shout out to him for being a good Samaritan. I commend him and all that. I salute him. But that, I be thinking that's a setup. So you run in there to be brave and save somebody, and they just set you up to get got. That's what I be thinking.
Do you think? The final clip for today comes from one of my favourite Japanese ghost channels, A Lot of Music. In the video you're about to see, a couple of friends decide to explore an old abandoned building for fun. However, their fun would soon turn into a nightmare they would never forget.
シャワー室で自殺した君ちゃん。いや、知らん。
そういうこと？わざわざ用意して。
いやいやいや、違う。
ふざけてんの？
いや、俺前来た時なかったんだ、本当に。
ふざけてんの？
いやいや、ちょっと本当。
意味がわかんないし、わざわざあんなも用意して。
いや、でも俺じゃない。
意味がわかんないし。
いや、本当ごめん。
I thought I was tripping because I thought I saw that the first. Did y'all see that the first time when she walked past that mirror? I thought I was tripping. Whew, I gotta chill, bro. That jump scare caught me a little bit.
Did you see it? As the couple are exploring the old building, the camera catches a pale female figure in a mirror's reflection standing eerily right next to them. The couple don't see her and continue on. However, when the person holding the camera looks in another mirror, she sees the same female figure seen moments earlier, but this time she's grabbing onto his friend. And then when the camera pans back, no figure is holding her. Terrified by what's just happened, the couple flee the building in absolute fear. Thank you so much for watching.
The couple, he left her, bro. I doubt they're a couple right now or anymore. You know what I'm saying? He turned around. Did anybody else notice that? He turned around and bolted and left her, bro. Yeah, they not a couple no more, man. That one got me. I thought I was tripping when I first saw it. I was like, thinking in my head, did I just see what I thought I saw? And then when it came back, it confirmed. So that was crazy.